So my name's Alan Erickson, and I'm a filmmaker. You're a slow typer. What motivated me to get into film was back in about the year 2000, a guy named Frank Romer, who works for Promax Systems, told me I could make about $100 to $140 an hour doing what I do, which when I do it is pretty accurate. So it's quite a bit of money doing something you enjoy. I'm greedy, you could say. Oh, how many jobs have I had? Let's see, I had my first studio job when I was 15, and then, are we talking both film and design, or just film, Jasmine? Oh, God. I've had like 4 or 5 full-time design jobs. My first job was doing graphic design. Then I worked in one full production studio in town, and then done lots of freelance work for other studios and art houses basically since I was 17. I currently do lots of freelance work for the Urban League and a lot of different nonprofits around town and do all their video production work for them. It hurt to think about how many jobs I've had doing it. What were my favorites? Probably like the snowboarding, snow machine, all the extreme sports movies. Those are pretty fun because it's a very big party when you're filming them. You know, and being up on top of mountains is fun. You know, away from everyone. That's pretty dope. Usually what type of attitude you should have when you're doing your job. In my case, one of it is I look like I'm 12 still, and I'm 23. So I have to have the attitude of, you know what, I am better than everyone else, and I can do the job. And a lot of times you get a lot of flack for that. When you first meet clients that don't know you, they kind of look at you like, aren't you supposed to be in elementary school still? But you gotta have a really positive attitude and be on point. Usually use a checklist or something, because otherwise, you know, production is just so fast-paced that you'll forget what you're supposed to do. Then you'll get back into that editing bang and be like, wow, I missed 5 shots I needed. So you've got to be, you know, just really self-aware of what you're doing and be positive. I do not have a degree. I've been told many conflicting things from very big professionals. People who do like the Army commercials and commercials of that caliber and production at that level, where the biggest benefit of a degree really is that you can get access to equipment that you might not have access to if you didn't go to school to learn on in the first place, and you get a network. And that's probably the biggest thing with a degree, but if you have the chance to get one, I'd get one. I would, but there aren't really good film programs where I live. But it hasn't hurt me either. You know, I still make very good money doing what I like to do. So it's all a matter of, is it accessible to you? If it is, go for it. If it's not, fine. Let your talent show your skill. One of the most challenging projects I ever had, probably just off the top of my head, really, it was when I was shooting a lot of the political videos for the Urban League this last year during the election, because at times we'd be running 5 to 6 cameras at a time, and I'd have to be directing all these people in, you know, huge multi-room spaces, making sure they're shooting what they're supposed to be shooting, that they have everything they need while I'm still shooting. And that can be really challenging, making sure you get everything you get in a live environment where you only get one chance to get it, and that's it. That'd be, you know, really hard. Also, a lot of times I've shot commercials for a company called Turn Here, which is kind of fun, and those can be pretty challenging because they're unscripted. You show up, you shoot it, and that's it. You come in and you look around and you're like, okay, I got to shoot a commercial and I have an hour to do it. And that's pretty intense because you're kind of under the gun. You're at this business, they need a commercial shot, and you're supposed to walk in, shoot it, make it look good, and walk out and have something good to work with. Easiest project usually, honestly, is something that's more planned out to me. Like I shot a commercial for a horse barn once that was really easy just because I had plenty of time. You map it out, you have every shot planned out, you sit down, you just plan everything out, and then when you go to produce it, it's so easy. And as long as you can plan every single shot, every angle, every cut, life's so easy.